Hello everyone and welcome to episode 35 of the TEW 2020 Processing Noah series here on the channel, as it is the Shiny Navigation Tour. And I think it's going to be a pretty good show here, as far as this tour, the final show, the Shiny Navigation Tour, the final show of that. But also, we have the Great Voyage in, I want to say it's Osaka. I just want to double check real quick. I just have the Great Voyage Volume 3. I don't have it, so it's either, we can just look here. It's fine. I believe it is Osaka. It is Tokyo. Okay, so I was wrong there. So we also have that show as well. So two big shows back to back. It's going to be an 8-show episode. As for our Shiny Navigation show, looking a little bit like this, as we do have a tour goal. As far as we're going to have a main event for Night 2, we have it planned out as Shingo Takagi and Sanada taking on Naomichi Marufuji and Go Shiozaki, with kind of like the implications of a #1 contendership matchup there. And what's going to happen in that matchup? Naito's going to come in, interfere, attack Marufuji, and it's going to cause Marufuji the loss for his team. And, down the line throughout the tour, Marufuji's going to get a win over Naito to kind of get some revenge and also lead up to a rematch between the two. It's obviously Marufuji losing that title matchup because of no interference. Or because of interference, rather. So I was thinking maybe doing like a gimmick for that main event. Like, in a perfect world, I don't know if it'd be like a cage match, but it's something. Yeah, it's something with a gimmick in it, but I think we're just going to keep it like a normal one-on-one match, but it's kind of implicated that no interference is allowed type of thing. Like, banned from ringside, LIJ is banned from ringside type of gimmick. But yeah, I think that's going to be a fun main event, obviously. And, I think that's going to be a pretty good program. As for the co-main event, obviously with Shingo Takagi and Sanada winning in that matchup, they'll take on the Kings of Wrestling. What a big-time matchup there for Sanada and Shingo. As far as how they'll do as a team, we shall see. But, Kings of Wrestling, of course, have been on a tear pretty much since the start of this series, and have been really been Chris Hero has. I was just kind of looking at like our top 10 matches. He's in 8 of them, so he's really been the MVP of this series, and he's looking to have another, great performance here in that matchup as our junior heavyweight title matchup. Daisuke Rada versus Kodobushi, obviously with some big implications there with Daisuke Rada beating Taiji Shimori at our last episode, as far as to be the #1 contender for Kodobushi. And Ibushi, of course, double champ Ibushi, he's rocking and rolling right now, and he's in a big time spot. And also for Daisuke Rada, if he beats Kodobushi here, one would assume Momonosuke Shintai would get a title shot against the Golden Lovers at maybe the Great Voyage in Tokyo Volume 3 show. So we'll see how that goes. As far as if Daisuke Rada can beat Kodobushi, who's been champion for about 200 days now. He's had a pretty great reign as a champion, and he may be looking to keep that going. Obviously, after this episode, it's the Junior Heavyweight Global League. That's, we'll see if Ibushi's going to go in as champion, or will it be Daisuke Rada, and he gets a huge win over Kodobushi. We shall see. As Kazuchika Okada and Kenta, of course, these two men, we had the 6th man between Money Mayhem and Suzuki-gun. These two were involved in the finish of that matchup, and having a big-time singles matchup. Also, as far as Okada and Kenta, this could lead whoever wins this match could face Tetsuya Naito or, Naomichi Marufuji, whoever wins that matchup at the Great Voyage Volume 3 show. So, basically, we have a #1 contendership here in Kazuchika Okada and Kenta. Strong Big Japan versus Laughter 7, another, basically, #1 contendership matchup. Of course, Strong Big Japan, they won the time limit draw with Kings of Wrestling, so still looking to get that rematch. And then Laughter 7 have never been the tag team champions in this series so far. And they've been a great team. Obviously, Shibata's the man, and Sakuraba, even though he's coming down with kind of, as far as performance-wise, because of age, he's still pulling out some good stuff. So, we'll see how that match, as far as that should be a lot of fun there. And then the Junior Heavyweight, as far as the tag team matchup, Junior Kings of Wrestling, King Devitt, the Emerald Openweight Champion, and also having the Speed Muscle team as far as Junior Kings, the Emerald Openweight champion King Devitt and Saxon Jr. and Speed Muscle, the former Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, looking to bounce back after losing to the Golden Lovers. And that's going to be a big time match of them. Obviously, if Masato Yoshino and Naruki Doi, if they beat Devitt there, they're basically going to be, that's an Emerald Openweight title match right there. So we'll see how that match plays out. And then a 6-man of Diamond Ring and Money and Mayhem. Believe it's going to be Kensuke with Nakajima and Miyahara against Ishii, Goto, and Keisuke Ishii. As, they'll, obviously that's the only people left of Money Mayhem. But, that should be a pretty fun matchup. The Muscle Bombers and Suzuki-gun, that is another obvious 6-man. Obviously, everybody have Muscle Bombers. And then it will be Sujiura, it will be Suzuki, and it will be Taichi Ishikara. So that should be a fun way to kick off the show. As, let's get on with this first day here. See what we go with as far as a main event. Daisuke, it's passing on microphone work to Yuji Kobayashi. See where we'll run this show. Shubu works for me. Yeah, we'll just go X City as we always do. Wow, I didn't realize how bad the economy has fallen in Japan. It's on hard times right now. So really, it's an interesting kind of spot that we're in right now with, building up to main events, because obviously, night 2 is or day 2 in this case, is where the kind of big building blocks of the tour happens. So to kind of build up to at least day 1, I'm thinking maybe a 6-man with Laughter 7 in the Strong Pillars of Violence, and also maybe something with, as far as Junior Kings with, either Hero Claudio and then Speed Muscle with, the heavyweight guy. Just an idea. Just some ideas thrown around. See what we get as far as, we'll go with the strong, as far as the Strong Pillars and Laughter 7 match first. As, we're going to go with Sasuke and Taguchi, actually. And not Kushida. So I'm going to give Sasuke a win over Taguchi, as far as to gonna help him out. He could use a win. Yeah, and then I think maybe doing something just like the Muscle Bombers. And then either Suzuki, we can do Suzuki and Tsuji, or we could do Suzuki and Takayama. I think either way kind of works. Obviously, Tsuji's a little bit better, but we'll go with this tandem since it's a fresh matchup. Morishima will be beating Takayama. Nice. As far as now, I would like to maybe see, as far as maybe, Live Strong Die Hard against Pac and Tanasaki. Because they're a 1-1 as far as they've only had matches during the Junior Tag League. And then a nice little kind of pre-build to, as far as a little prelude to the Junior Global League. As we're going to give Roddy the win over Tanasaki. This could be, steal the show too. But we'll keep it as a slow build. 20-minute matchup. So we'll keep in the same kind of junior boat. But we'll have Alex Payne take on Minoru Tanaka. Give Alex Payne a huge win here. This could be the Steel Show match. I love it. Hell yeah. So our 2 undercard matches. Obviously we'll have Takashita and Endo they can lose to Speed Muscle. Nice little bounce back match. Speed Muscle kind of working their way from the bottom to the top, as far as after losing the belts. Yeah, they had the match back in June. Well, Nurki do I get the win? And yeah, we'll have Koji Yamato. Taichi could use a win. Super Crazy could use a win. Trying to think, that's probably about it. As far as Yoshitone, probably could, but that would probably make a pretty bad match. Yeah, we'll go with Taichi. I've never done this before. I would like to get some more young lions in here. As far as I think it's time, bring in another class. They're about a year in, I want to say. As far as maybe 2 now. Yeah, I mean they as far as Iwamata debuted in November, but we didn't sign him until that January. So yeah, I mean it's almost 3 years that we've had him. So I think it's definitely time, as far as to bring in another class. But 58 here for the opener. Daichi getting the one with the Black Mephisto at 946. It's a good little match. Good little match. 62 as Takashita strains his wrist. That's tough. But Speed Muscle with a great win, though. So, they get to win the Muscular Bomb in 10-25. A nice little bounce back match for them. 65 for Alex Payne and Minoru Tanaka. Shout out Alex Payne. This is really, I think, you're going to see kind of during this tour that this is a focused Alex Payne. He is years of being in pro wrestling, and has not hit that level, and you could tell that physically he's in like better shape. He's adding a little bit more moves to the arsenal. He's trying new things out, and he's wanting to hit that second level and really go through the glass ceiling and have a great global junior league and really try to be a big star. Is really the plan here. So he's going to beat some probably guys that are going to be a little bit more as far as pop-wise better, but he's going to still outperform. And so this is a good little junior tag match here. It was Live Strong Die Hard against Pac and Tanasaki, as Rajik Strong pinning Tanasaki after the sick kick into the Die Hard driver. So yeah, I mean, low 60s for everybody else but Pac, who was low 70s. Some good stuff there. As the Muscle Bombers and Suzuki-gun, as Morishima and Yuji Hino killing it. Some Morishima with bombs away over Takayama. As Suzuki-gun 58-51. It's wild. 82 though for our main. As Strong Pillars of Violence beating Laughter 7 after Sasuke pinned Taguchi with the Thunderfire Powerbomb. Hell yeah. Show how great Sasuke. But yeah, it's a good little match. Well, Kobayashi was off his game, it still didn't really matter. He still outperformed Sakuraba and Taguchi. No problem there. As Shibata and Daisuke being the heavy hitters of that matchup. That's a fun little tour show. On to day 2 we go. We get to see that main event of Sanada and Shingo and Marufuji and Go. Alright, as far as day 2. Oh, I didn't have it pre-booked. I thought I did, but that's okay. We can just go ahead and make it a thing. It's no big deal. As Sakuraba passing on Psychology Tips to Takashita. And Psychology Tips to Tetsuya Endo. We'll just keep on going down the line here, as we usually run the Harada Municipal Gym. We'll just run there again. So we should probably make them a team, but for now we'll just kind of do it like that. And then same thing with like Marufuji and Go, because of course they've been very good, like kind of New Japan, New Japan, Noah Army team, and obviously being part of Brave, they've been pretty tremendous. Yeah, we'll give it to Shingo since he just lost to Marufuji in the singles match. Outside interference from Naito. Perfect. So, again, we're kind of in the same boat now as far as the co-main event. Cause it's like, well, we could maybe do something with, as far as, we can go Momonosushi tag Tetsuya Naito. And then Golden Lovers. And let's see what babyface we could put with them as far as a heavyweight. That would at least kind of make sense. Just thinking, like, Junakiyama. No, yeah, because, like, Brave's always a good shout here. Yeah, let's just go with Muhammad Yan. We'll go with the Brave guy. Because I think Muhammad Yan with the Golden Lovers would be a pretty fun dynamic. So, Omega's still working that broken forearm, which is incredible. But Naito, we'll have Ibushi beat Kotoge. He's gonna have Naito in the finish, but no need. Not necessary. Not necessary at all. So let's see here. I would like to maybe see a tag of Miyahara and Nakajima. Against Ishii and Goto. I know they don't really team well, so that's why. So I might as well do it here, kind of like at this part of the card. Yeah, they have awful chemistry together. That's fine. We don't need it to be that crazy of a match. But we'll give Nakajima the win, though. He will be beating Hiroki Goto, so shout out Nakajima. Getting a big-time win. Diamond ring. Money. And... hey. Thank you. As for... maybe another tag here as far as... I was thinking Shuji with Yoshito. And then do... as far as like Suzuki... maybe Tsuji, because I think Tsuji and Shuji Shikawa would be pretty incredible. And I wouldn't use Kakanuma instead of Taichi. Little Suzuki-gun, somewhat strong pillars of violence. Yoshito, is teamed with obviously Sasuke in the past, easy for me to say, as they will have a steal the show match. We'll give it to Kakanuma here. He could beat Yoshito, even though Yoshito's probably going to outperform him, because he's awesome. Tsuji's the man. Both Tsuji, as in Tsuji, the guy Sujiura, and obviously Takuya Tsuji. That's fun. That is fun. And that's pretty solid top 4, I think. I think we'll have Iwamato again, and then we'll have 2 singles matches. So we'll have Iwamato over Super Crazy. We've done this a handful of times, yeah. Yeah, we've kind of done a little too much, so yeah, let's... we'll just go ahead and add the Indo match here, since I'm thinking about it. Oh, Young Lion, nope. That was not what we wanted. There we go. Yeah, at least this match we've not done as far as singles-wise. Could even had Iwamato and Indo team, just to kind of see if there's anything there. Yeah, and then we'll just have Iwamato and Taue. Will give us a win. We could use it. Maybe Jun Akiyama, we can also give Jun a win. At least he's getting a little better. Yeah, since March. Which was pretty bad. We did the last time. It'll probably be about the same here. If I had to guess. Alright. 44 at least. At least it's not in the high 30s. But still not great. 952 here, though. And so super crazy with the trifecta over Tetsuya Endo. 952. 71 for Ishikawa and Yoshitone against Sugiura and Kakanuma. Kakanuma tapping out Yoshitone. Yep, I mean, actually, Kakanuma did outperform. Got the crowd buzzing. Good stuff here. Tag match here is Diamond Ring and Money Mayhem. It's Diamond Ring getting the win. British German suplex from Nakajima in 1818. She was off his game, which obviously the negative chemistry and wasn't going to help him out there, but still a pretty good match. 76 for Los Ingobernables de Japón against the Golden Lovers and Mama Yan as Kodobushi pinning Kodoge with the Golden Star Press. It's good stuff there. Yeah, 78 for Ibushi, 82 for Naito. Good stuff. 78 for our main event. Some outside interference that it does not say because it probably, we didn't have it as like also interference tab as well. So you love that, but that's fine. We know what we did. Fuck what the game says, as we had the plan all along. We did, but it's cool that at least it was pretty close. Go was the worst guy in the match though. Interesting. Yeah, pretty good show again. It's on to day 3. Alright, day 3. As for this main event, as we get to the backstage instance first. Again, the Young Lions passing on Psychology, Takashita, and Endo is Sakuraba. It's crazy, the junior heavyweight title matchup on this card last year. Pretty nuts. As we'll probably do, as far as I think, having the Marufuji, like LIJ matchup. I think that's for the best. But yeah, let's see here. So we got Osaka. We could run. Yeah, I think Osaka's probably our best bet. I thought I saw some. Yeah, I'm about to say it. This probably be better than Kobe Sumo Hall. Sambo Hall, rather. Jesus says. Yeah, I think that's probably gonna be a little better. Because I don't think we'll see anything with like 2,400 or like 2,300. So yeah, I think that works best there. Yeah, 6-man. So we'll go Marufuji. We'll go. And we'll also go with Mom and Yan. And we'll go with Naito, and then Manabu Soya and Saya Sanada. It's what a, from day 2 to day 3, what a turn of events. If you name Ichi Marufuji beating Naito there. What a prick. Oh, come on. Naito-san. I mean, this is what happens sometimes. You give these guys some wins, they get a big fucking head about it. His pop is pretty crazy now, but still. Yeah, fuck it. I'm not keeping him strong. But I would like to, as far as our co-main, I think Junior Kings can speed muscle. Yeah, we'll go with Hero here. Oh, we'll go Hero here. And then we'll go Shingo. We'll go fucking Dragon Gate, guys. Sick. I love this match. Sure, does it make 0 sense to have Speed Muscle Team with Shingo? Yeah, but this is awesome. this is great. As, man. We're having Shingo. Shingo's gonna beat Zack Sabre Jr. here, which again... What a match. I can't say enough great things about this match. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, that's great. That is great. As, we'll probably go with the second tier Muscle Bombers team. Walter, Eugenio. They'll take on the team of... Let's see here. So we'll go Goto and Keisuke Ishii here. I'll say we've done this before last year during the Great Voyage in Tokyo, as we had the Muscle Bombers 2 team get the win. This time we'll give it to Goto and Keisuke Ishii, as Goto's going to beat Walter. Still a good match, though, I think. I still think that's a pretty good match. We'll actually have it steal the show, because we kind of need it to steal the show. We are kind of in a... I guess we could have one more match, and then have that match be the steal the show match, but that's fine. It still works out. You know, really with... I think we'll have Daisuke with Sasuke, and then Shibata with Kushida. We'll have Kushida beat Sasuke. Or even, yeah, we'll just have Shibata beat him. That's fine too. Bump that up to 20, and yeah. I like that. Undercard. So, it's kind of funny, Takeshi Rikio is the DDT Universal Champion right now. He just beat Yano, which is just wild to think. As I would like to see him and Taniguchi against Uncle June in Takeo Mori. As we're gonna have Takeo beat Taniguchi. Then we'll have a singles match to open up the show. See, we got Sombra now, as far as he's back. Yeah, we're in an interesting spot. So we can kind of go a lot of different options here. Masato Noe could have a match. Yeah, we'll do Masato Noe, Koei Sato. That seems fun. Or even give Alex Payne another win over Junior Guy. So who's it gonna be? I think we're gonna go with Ricky Marvin. I think that is our next guy up. Maybe Ogawa? Yeah, let's go Ogawa here. Yeah, they had the... Oh, back in June. Yeah, that's fine. That is fine there. Okay. Let's run the show. 52 here. Alex Payne beating Yoshinori Ogawa with the sweet spot in 10-15. The 49 for Takeo Mori Jun Akiyama against Shohei Taniguchi and Takeshi Rikio. It's funny how bad Rikio is for us because of kind of how we booked him, but also, you know, as far as... Still, even if we booked him pretty well, even if he did like a 60, 66 like he's doing in DDT, that still would be like okay for our roster. He would definitely be elevated a little better, you know, for sure, but I also just think what our style is does not really match well with what he does. As far as, you know, we gotta have like the best of the best, you know, as far as pro wrestling now on. That's at least what we try to do. But the Muscle Bombers in Hiroki Goto and Keisuke Ishii as Walter tapping out here in 14-10. Yuji Hino outperforming Hiroki Goto, but Walter gets outperformed. It's a good little tag match. Good little tag match there. 79 for Daisuke Sakamoto and the Great Sasuke against Kushida and Katsuri Shibata. That good little match here. Poor Sasuke eats a PK kick. In 1937 as a 83 for this matchup. Nurkadori, worst guy in the match. Kursera, best guy in the match, but very, very close, though. I mean, everybody was around 10 points difference between the two. Really, especially, you know, as far as Hero was like 10 points above everybody else, but, like, Yoshino, Shingo, Zack, and Devitt, they were all, you know, a point basically, within each other. And then, Doi's a couple points behind them. But last falconry for Shingo Takagi in 1935. 81, yeah, I mean, probably should have had that match main event, but this was still, obviously we needed this one with Marufuji beating Naito and setting up for that title matchup at the Shanghai Navigation Show. And we got a nice little 80 there. It's a very good tour show. As on to day 4. Day 4. As, we had the Kings of Wrestling Suzuki-gun 8-man here last time. Go and Aoki against Marufuji and Suzuki. In this show as well. Interesting. Again, Sakuraba with passing psychology tips. God bless him. The fucking man. As, we'll kind of stay away from Kanto for now. We'll jump over to Kyushu. So we ran the Shambara Arena, which was in front of 2,200. I'm hoping we can get just we'll go here since, we're not going to get that many people. Last time we ran there was the anniversary show. The day 3 of the tour. Yeah, I mean, again, I think maybe this time going with the Kings of Wrestling, that'd be kind of cool to do Marufuji with them, but I think that might be a little too good of a match. We'll probably do... Yeah, we'll probably do, as far as Kings of Wrestling, with Devitt against Shingo, Sanada, and I kind of use Sombra here, just because he's Sombra. Thought about Manabu Soya. It's a lot of different ideologies. Maybe even like Yoshihino, even. Well, we'll go with Sombra. Devitt could beat Sombra. Pretty good main event. Pretty good. Yeah, I think for our co-main, I think we're going to go with Suzuki-gun, Money Mayhem, 6-man. I think we'll go with Okada. And then Ishii and Goto. So just basically a rematch from what we, as far as, because it's going to be Kenta. We'll go Suzuki and Takayama, actually, to make it a little different of the match we just did. So at least it's a fresh match. And so we can give Ishii the win. He could beat Suzuki. It's an interesting spot, because really we should probably flip Diamond Ring and Suzuki-gun. The more I kind of think about it. Because I think it'd make more sense of a card. I think that's what we'll do, actually, for the main card. No, it's fine. I think I'm just kind of overthinking it more than anything. But we'll keep it as this. I'll have Ishii beat Takayama, and we'll keep on as planned. As far as the next matchup, kind of want to see an 8-man. Let's go Live Strong, Die Hard and the Golden Lovers. Then against Momono Sushin Tag with Whoosh. Yeah, now it kind of... Because obviously we're using Sombra in the one match. We might just use Sombra here instead. I don't know, I'm just kind of blanking on one-on-one. Let's see what we got as far as tags go. Because they are like, Los Perros de Molde opponent, they're not really doing anything. Yeah, we can just go with Aoki Suzuki. Yeah, I think this is just a nice little junior tag match. As far as the Junior Tag League, you know, they're 1-1 as far as actual tag matches against each other. We'll give Aoki the win over Nozawa. Let's see what we got as far as another tag. Even go with Morishima and Walter against. Yeah, it'll probably be Suji. Suji and we'll go Tai Chi. We'll actually bump that ahead of the match we just did, as we'll have Suji beat Walter. Or Walter. Back-to-back losses for him. Undercard stuff. Let's give Jun Akiyama a win. Let's see here. Perfect guy for this. You know, Taniguchi. Yeah, he's now not doing all that well. Yeah, we'll go Keisuke Ishii here. Something a little different, at least. Jun's gonna get the win. Good stuff. Oh, Jun Akiyama's already. We need to steal the show match, so that will be the opener. Yeah, we'll go back-to-back singles. Let's to Tetsuya Endo versus Yoshito. Yeah, as far as we've never done this singles-wise. $56 for the opener. That's not bad. Jun Akiyama getting the win at $9.51. Yep, this should open up the show. As I had a little too much faith in Yoshito. Obviously, the pop, it wasn't going to work, but yes, I mean, at least he got a 50 as Tetsuya Endo taking the Komogawa in 10-12. 69 for Perros de Monte Apon against Aoki and Suzuki. Nozawa, best guy in the match, but takes the loss. Aoki with the assault point. 67 for Takeshi Morishima and Walter against Sugiura and Tai Chi. Sugiura with the modified Olympic Slam on Walter. I would pay all the money in the world to see that. That'd be incredible. 82 for our sixth man. It's Ishii pinning Takayama with a brainbuster. Okada with a 91. 89 for Ishii. Kenta with an 81. 71 for Goto. Just some great stuff all around there. 82 again for our main. Shamba getting a big opportunity there in the main, but Devitt beats him with the King's Throne in 20 rather. 08. I was about to say, Devitt's the second best guy in this match. That's crazy. Way to go. Our Emerald Overweight Champion. Killing it. Hell yeah, day 4 in the books. Fucking Violent J. Yes, on to day 5 we go. Just got 2 more tour show days left. Alrighty, day 5. As far as this main event, you know, I think as far as we just did a Kings of Wrestling LIJ one, so I think we're going to go with Brave this time. I just feel like that's for the best. You know, we never really run here, which is kind of weird because, I mean, there's at least a place big enough to run a venue here. So we'll just, you know, since we have an extra day or so. I don't know why I went to the pre-booking page. As, yeah, I think we'll go with an 8-man, actually. We'll, go Marufuji. And I will use Aoki and Suzuki here. Maybe Aoki and Ishimori. Just to beef up the Brave side. Then Naito, Manabu Soya, and then Momono Sushin tag. Yes. 20 minutes. We'll have Go beat Soya. As for the next match, this is, I think we'll go 6-man. And I think we're going to go Shingo, Sanada, and this time Rush against the Kings with Devitt. So basically the same match we just did, but replacing Sombra with Rush, which Devitt will be beating Rush. Not a great show for LIJ. We'll go a tag match here. Actually, we'll save this for the main event of the next show. I want to do Okada with Ishii against Kenta and Tsuji. So yeah, we'll save that. Yeah, let's do a single match of Zack and Doi. Yeah, I think this is a great little match. We'll give Naruki Doi the win. Yeah, we'll go as far as tags here. It's tough. Tough. I think we're going to go with some guys that are not on the main show here for this match. I think we're going to go Twin Towers. Yeah, let's go Twin Towers against Laughter 7, actually. Sakuraba can beat Sato. Well, I mean, that's still a pretty good match, you know, and we did this before his first navigation. It's got a 76, so it's pretty good. Pretty good. So we just need a Steal the Show match, and then 2 undercard matches. Steal the Show, I'm thinking Alex Payne getting a win over Ricky Marvin. Not Taue. Alex Payne. We'll give it 12 minutes. Payne getting the win. Good stuff. There. So, Diamond Ring, Money Man, we really don't need. And Muscle Bomb Suzuki-Gun, we really don't need. So again, you know, I think we're going to stick with kind of what we're trying to do with Young Lion matches. But so we'll have Minoru Tanaka beat Iwamato. Oh, we did this last year. Day 4. So imagine, a year in the making. Minoru Tanaka can get the win. Oh yeah, now we're good. Yeah, we got our 6. We might go Indo here. Because at least that's a fresh match. I guess it doesn't really matter. That would have been changed automatically anyways, but we'll do it. So yeah, I mean, it's interesting. 3 singles matches, and then a tag, and 2 6-men. Tags as, yeah, on the show. 51 here. Not to knock again and win the Monarch Special. 943. 62 for Alex Payne and Ricky Marvin. Good little match. Sweet spot for Alex Payne. 12-18. 70 for Zack Sabre Jr. and Ricky Doi. They don't click, but still pretty good match. As Doi gets the win with the muscular bomb. In 934. So, Shibata and Sakuraba beating the Twin Towers of Violence. As Sakuraba with the cross arm breaker on Koisato. 82 for Los Ingobernables de Japón against the Kings of Wrestling, which, what a team. Obviously, 81s and 84. That's crazy. Devitt gets the win there. And a 77 for our main event, 8-man tag, as Goshizaki pinning Manabu's way with the Go Flasher. Yeah, you know, as far as Kotoge and Aoki were like the worst guys in the match, so maybe we could have one of those guys take the fall. But, yeah, I mean, it's crazy that Rada's the second best guy in this LIJ, 8-man here. That's good for him. It's really good for him. 77. Last tour show, on to day 6. Alright, as our final tour show, we already know what we want for the main, so we'll go ahead and do that. So Okada, Ishii, Kenta, and we can either go Suzuki or Tsuji. We're going to go with Tsuji, though. So unfortunately, Tsuji still has chilly momentum, but hopefully we can get him on the right path after this tour, as Ishii will be beating Tsuji. As for the next one, co-main event here, I was thinking we could do a 6-man. Kushida, Ishikawa over here. So Strong Big Japan, Laughter 7. And we'll have Shuji be poor Kushida here. It would kind of be cool. Man, this is a tough spot. It's a very tough spot. Yeah, let's get away from that match. That kind of creates some problems. It's a good match, though, but creates a little bit of problems there. Let's let's keep it as a tag. So let's do Devitt and Hero against Shingo and Yoshihino. What a match. This is an interesting one. Yeah, I think what we're gonna do, as Shingo will be beating Devitt. So that's awesome. And basically, no matter what happens, Junior King, Speed Muscle, maybe unless Yoshihino beats, Devitt, or Naruki Doi beats Devitt, at the Great Voyage, Volume 3 show, it's going to be Shingo Takagi versus King Devitt for the Emerald Openweight title. So that should be fun. Should be fun. And, if, let's say Shingo beats, and Sonata, let's say they beat Kings of Wrestling, that could be double champ Shingo, as far as, that'd be quite a week for him. Possibility is there, for sure. I'm going to go back to that 6-man that we're kind of thinking of doing. A Strong Big Japan, Laughter 7, Shuji, Kushida. There we go. As, we'll have Shuji beat Kushida. There we go. So I think that should probably be here. I don't know. That's so tough. Honestly, we'll flip that there. Yeah, I think this is the card, to be honest. Yeah, that's what we should be going with. Maybe Yeah, maybe that, actually. I like it. I like it a lot. As for the rest of the card, let's go with tag again. So let's go Kensuke and Keno against Goto and Ishii. We've done this before, yeah. Well, we did the 10-man, or 8-man, but we have not done this. This is a really good match. So we'll have Kensuke beat Ishii. So that's a good top 4. It's a really good top 4, actually. That would be the agent. Rest of the card. Yeah, boy, let's see. We got Red Dragon. Really hasn't done a whole lot this tour. We can have them beat Takashita and Endo. Yeah, we did just do this in August, but fuck it. I'll do it again here. Maybe could even do, honestly, we could probably do Sasuke and Yoshitone, so it's at least a different type of match. Or even Sombra and Roche. Yeah, let's do that. Sombra and Lij, as Red Dragon will be getting the win. Bobby Fish can get the win. Doesn't really matter which one takes the fall there. Either one. Either one there. So then the opener. So we have a lot of guys that could use a win. Still, and I think Super Crazy. Yeah, every time I keep on going back to maybe even Aoki. Yeah, let's do Aoki and Koji Yamato. You know, actually, Alex Payne. Let's do Alex Payne and Kotaro Suzuki, actually. To really, yeah, because Kotaro Suzuki's got great momentum. Keep on hitting the wrong goddamn thing. Yes, he gets another huge win. What a show. About didn't pick the venue. That could have been real bad. 2K. Strong here. Good stuff. Done the show. 66 for Red Dragon against Sombra and Rouge. Chasing the Dragon for Bobby Fish. Oh, and yeah, some good stuff. Good little opener there. 63 for Kotaro Suzuki and Alex Payne. Kotaro Suzuki does outperform, but Alex Payne gets in with the sweet spot. 11:36. 72 for Kensuke and Keno against Keisuke Ishii and Hiroki Goto. So it's pretty good, pretty close with the chemistry boost as Goto and Keisuke Ishii take the loss, though, as Kensuke with the Northern Lights bomb in 12:44. 81 for Okada and Ishii against Sugiura and Kenta. Ishii with the Brainbuster in 9:35. 85 for the Strong Pillars of Violence and Laughter 7 as Ishikawa with the Splash Mountain over Kushida in 20:03. Good stuff there. Very good stuff. 76 for our main event. Yeah, I mean, it's still an awesome match, but that's still, you know, going to lead to Shingo and Devitt. So that, you love to see that. As Shingo beats Devitt with the last Falconry in 2027. 76. Some good stuff there. Good stuff. As now, on to our Shining Navigation final show of the tour. And then we'll have, you know, the Great Voyage. It's kind of weird to say that's the final show of the tour when, yeah, we still have the Great Voyage show. But I guess the final Shining Navigation show until the Great Voyage Volume 3 show in Tokyo. So, we'll get you guys for, I think it's, yeah, about to say it's 4 days away. So, yeah, we'll sim to it. Alright, as, I'm really not sure if we're going to run this in Jinju. kind of want to look around and see kind of where we should run this, because looks like we ran in Osaka last year, which I think that's a great idea to do it again here. It's Claudio brightened the mood backstage after doing several funny cartoon drawings of his colleagues. I mean, that'd be 51,000. We can run 42,000. See, we got 48 in Chubu is crazy. But I think the Osaka Dome, even though it's not going to be a sold-out show, it still would be a good idea to run here. So our main event, of course, Naomichi Marufuji, Tetsuya Naito. No interference, banned from ringside as LIJ. Tetsuya Naito beats him one-on-one, clean, middle of the ring. Keeps the reign going. What a win. Then we have the tag title matchup, Sanada and Shingo against the Kings of Wrestling. The Kings of Wrestling get the win as Hiro beats Sanada. Their reign keeps going. Daisuke Rada, Kodobushi for the Junior Heavyweight title, and Daisuke Rada, finally, is the Junior Heavyweight Champion. He joins a hell of a list, though. You know, you kind of see those names. You know, some big-time names there, as far as, you know, Ishimori, Devitt, actually Junior Kushida, Taguchi, even Loki, you know, as far as he's an asshole, but one of the most skilled guys that there's ever been in the ring, as far as in this series, too. He was tremendous. It's a big list, and, you know, it's been a pretty good run for Kodobushi. You know, 218 days, 4 defenses. That's the most since Ishimori's year-long run. So I think that's a really good run. And that's, I mean, we'll see what Daisuke Rada can do with the belt. We will keep Kodobushi strong because he's the man. Then Okada and Kenta. Number 1 contendership. Who's going to take on Naito? It will be Kenta. So that's a huge win. So basically what the idea was, having Okada beaten Kenta already in the singles matchup, and them trading kind of wins back and forth, it looks like Kenta so far, you know, he beat him here. I want to say beat him there at the Pro Wrestling Anniversary show. For some reason, I'm thinking that Kenta GTS Okada. It might have been, you know, Ishii or Goto, but I was very much positive that that's what the finish was. So they have it here, have Kenta beat Okada again. Going into, you know, we got, you know, the China Navigation show, or the Great Voyage show, but then also we got the Global League too. So if they're in the same block, Okada's got revenge on his mind for sure. And Kenta looking to get another win, presumably over Kazuchika Okada there. Then we have Strong Big Japan after 7, as Shibata will be beating, either it's going to be Daisuke or Yuji Kobayashi, and they'll be getting the title shot against Kings of Wrestling at the Great Voyage show. That's awesome for them. Then the Junior Kings against Speed Muscle, as Zack will be beating the Rookie Doi, getting that win back. We set that for Steal the Show 20 minutes, so if that works out. Then Diamond Ring and Money Mayhem. Ishii's going to beat Miyahara. Just feel like that makes sense. So Kinsuke's the agent. Give that to Taue. Even though Diamond Ring was the much better team. Muscle Bombers against Suzuki-gun, as Morishima is going to beat Suzuki here to kick off the show. And it's going to be a pretty good show. Thinking it will be. Thinking. As for our pre-show, Sombra, Kenny Omega. It's Kenny Sayre. That'd be a lot of fun now. But we will do Yoshitown now in Sombra. Lucha the fuck out of this. Yoshitown will be getting the win, unfortunately. As Yoshihiro Yamamoto, he actually put in his notice because he wants to move on from us, which is crazy. I don't know why someone would leave. We're going to try to steal Red Shoes, though, to fill the void. So that might cost us a little bit more, but, I mean, it is Red Shoes. He'd probably be our best ref. We'll go with a tag. As, we'll go with the team Yeah, we'll go Aoki, Suzuki, Red Dragon. Crazy this is a pre-show match. And we'll give a win to Bobby Fish. He could beat Kotaro Suzuki here. Since Bobby Fish, for some reason, when he hits his finish, it's chasing the dragon. So, we'll see how that goes. That's some pretty good pre-show matches. Another person. There we go. Alright. Let's run the Shannon Navigation 2014 show as Yoshitone beating Sombra in 10:22:64 though for Yoshitone. 51,000 on hand. Very good junior heavyweight tag match here. Chasing the Dragon for Red Dragon. Bobby Fish pinning Kotaro Suzuki. So yeah, I mean, Kyle O'Reilly, a couple points better than Kotaro Suzuki and Aoki, and then Bobby Fish was 10 points below them. Well, 9 and 8 to be exact. But yeah, it was a very good match. 75. 81 for the opener, though. It's Morishima and Yuji Hino with 90 and 91 performances. That's insane. As Morishima pinning Suzuki with the amazing impact in 1938. 78 here for Diamond Ring and Money Mayhem. We just need Money Mayhem to get a win here. Didn't want them to have two big shows kind of in a row with them losing, so we gave Ishii the win as Ishii pinning Miura with a Brainbuster, though. I think that's fair. It's a fair finish. What in the world happened here? A 98? Holy shit. As Zack Sabre Jr. pins Naruki Doi in 1957. Yeah, they stole the show, alright. Holy shit. I didn't see that coming. Holy god, I mean, that's insane. 83, though. Yeah, what a what a step down. As Shibata beating Yuji Kobayashi with a PK kick at 27:09. Insane. As Okabayashi and Daisuke, best team, but Shibata and I think Sakuraba, I think they deserve a shot at the tag team gold. 91 for the singles match here with Kenta and Okada as Kenta would go to sleep in 28:51. What a win for Kenta. Great match. Both guys. Is that it? Next segment? I guess I did not. 81, though, for our junior heavyweight title matchup as Daisuke Rada shockingly beats Kodobushi. It's Daisuke Rada getting the win to Rada Piston 24-19. Some good stuff there. 96 for our tag team title matchup. Not even the best match on the fucking card as Chris Hero taps out Sonata with the Hangman's Clutch. Not even King's Reign Supreme of nearly everyone. It's a good match, though. Shingo did really well. And obviously King's Wrestling killed it. Just Sonata was a little below the belt there. His fourth defense for the King's Wrestling. And then a 78 for our main event. How unfortunate. As Tetsuya Naito wins the Stardust Press in 32-28. They don't sell. They couldn't follow the co-main. And yeah, we lose Pop because of it. That's crazy. We had a 98, a 96, and a 91 on this card. But the main event was literally tied for the worst thing on the card. Boy, oh boy. Just boy, oh boy. But, yeah, I mean, that was insane, though. That was insane. We gotta give some love to somebody in that match. We'll give it to Devitt. Give some love to Kenta for the big win. And, yeah, Chris Hero, again, for being the man. Some great stuff in that matchup. And the card. We'll go through it here. As far as for the Great Voyage in Tokyo. Volume 3 show. So we'll wait through this loading screen. Thought it was going to be pretty seamless. There we go. Night of Champions happened. So 93. John Cena and Jericho's the main. Bryan and Sheamus. And Samoa Joe and Alex Shelley, though. Hell yeah. Rollins and Regal. Got a title match with Air Boom. Oh my, I didn't even realize that the U.S. title match was Randy Orton, Santino Marella, and Bubba Ray Dudley. Year 2014. Boy, oh boy. A lot of shit going on, though, on this card. Jesus Christ. Is out with the old, in with the new. Heavyweight title matchup, Kenta and Naito. Tag team title matchup, Laughter 7, Kings of Wrestling. GHC Emerald Openweight title matchup, Shingo Takagi versus King Devitt. GHC Junior Tag Team title matchup as a Momo Decision Tag and the Golden Lovers. It's Red Dragon versus Live Strong Die Hard. Pac versus Alex Payne. Kazuchika Okada and Tomohiro Ishii versus the Muscle Bombers. And then the Speed Muscle against Rush and La Sombra. That should be a lot of fun to kick off the show. We'll see how it does. I think, hopefully, this co-main event doesn't outshine our main event again. It probably will, though. I'm sure it will, as I'm just kind of curious to see what our size is. So we're still safe as far as we won't be down the big, but it's just unfortunate that that keeps on happening. Well, go on to our last show of the episode, the Great Voyage Show in Tokyo Volume 3. Alright, so our Great Voyage in Tokyo show obviously will be in Jinju Stadium. We're hoping to bounce back with a great main event, hopefully, but as you see here, we had a tag team matchup to end out the show last year with Strong Beach Panel After 7. Kind of wish we would do the same thing here, but it is what it is. Yeah, but we need a good show, for sure. It's Pac, Sprout for Wrestler's Court, accused of being absorbed by his phone and when he should have been paying attention to the locker room meeting as the judge, Kazushi Sakuraba, found him guilty and sentenced him to buy a crate of beer for everyone in the locker room. So, I think as far as, so it's either going to be a sellout in Jinju, close to a sellout in the Tokyo Dome. Yeah, I think we just go Jinju. I think we play it safe there. Because I think the price is different. So you have 80,000 and then you have 140,000. So it's a big difference. Big difference for sure. But Kenta, Naito, main event. As we got Kenta losing to Tetsuya Naito though. And then co-main will be After 7, King's Wrestling co-main event. Shibata beating Claudio. The reign is over. The Kings of Wrestling, their 4th reign ends just before the Junior Global League as After 7 get a huge win. And yeah, I mean, it's just, you kind of think every kind of couple of reigns, you see a Chris Hero Claudio reign in there, but it's nice to see After 7 get their first run as tag champs. It's been a long time coming. You know, a nice little reign, though, for the Kings of Wrestling. Obviously, it's going to be hard to top this run, their first one, but even then, the second reign is pretty much on par with that second reign, I think. It's around the same amount of days. Yeah, I mean, it's great. Great for the Kings of Wrestling. Look at to be 5-time champs, I'm sure, in the year 2015. As, yeah, then, well, we got Shingo and Devitt. And Shingo Takagi is going to be King Devitt. I just feel like Devitt's, you know, it's tough, because I think Devitt would have been great to be a champion going into the tournament, but him not being a champion and kind of eyeing some big-time matches for sure. I just feel like it's time with Shingo. He can use something pretty big here. But I don't know, at the same time, I think maybe, yeah, just, I don't know. There's a lot of different ways you can go about that, as far as this match with Shingo and Devitt. Because really, no one's had, like, a long reign with this belt. It's been, you know, as far as Marufuji had it from June to October, then from October to February is Nakajima, and then February to June, and now from June to September. So it's been about 90 days, pretty much, you know, as far as... It was a little longer than that with Ishikawa, but with... Really, for, like, Nakajima, it was a little over 90. Everyone's kind of getting around that same kind of a little over 90, a little over, you know, into like 100 days. But this has been a fun reign, you know, because Devitt's matches have been 91s, both of them. When he beat Ishikawa, then when he beat Pac. Yeah, it's just, it's tough. It's tough. I just feel like Shingo and really LIJ, you know, they could, having both the heavyweight champion and the Emerald Openweight champion going into the tournament, if that's the case. Obviously, we still have one more show before the Global League. I didn't mean to scroll away from it, but I still think it's a very good match there, and a good idea. But Moment Decision Tag, and the Golden Lovers, they get the win. The Golden Lovers do. I think that's no surprise to really anybody. As far as like Kodobushi, and obviously just losing his Junior Boy title, Daisuke Rada, he's keeping the belt, though. His junior heavyweight tag team title with Kenny Omega. Then Red Dragon, Live Strong, Die Hard. Of course, these two teams no strangers to each other. I mean, the matches they've had, you can just take a look, as far as they just had the double count out. Live Strong, Die Hard beat them during the Great Voyage tour in March of this year. And they also had the double count out at the actual Shiny Navigation show, which is incredible that got a 24. That's insane. Yeah, they've had junior heavyweight, tag team matches in the past. I think Red Dragon could definitely use the win here. As we're going to... Well, we did give it to Live Strong Die Hard, but I think we're going to change that. We're going to give it to Bobby as well. Bobby Fish get another win, as he's going to beat Eddie Edwards. Then Pac and Alex Payne. I think shockingly, we see Alex Payne beat Pac here. So obviously Pac's super fucking talented. That's a huge win, though, for Alex Payne. Pac is super pissed. But, yeah, that's a big one, especially going into the Junior Heavyweight Global League. And then Okada and Ishii beat the Muscle Bombers as Okada beats Yuji Hino. They have had a couple of matches in the past. As far as Okada and Ishii has beaten them every time. We might change that up now. Now I'm thinking about it, since that has been a thing. Let's have Morishima beat Ishii. Love it. Absolutely love that. And then Speed Muscle, Sombra, and Rush as Yoshihino getting the win for the Speed Muscle team in 14 minutes. As we have 2 Steel Show matches also placed, which is kind of funny. So a couple of our matches are going to go a little long, so we'll bump that to 21. Take a look and see what we need to change. The referee. He's not reffing that one. He's reffing this one, though. Red Shoes making his debut. Still got a little too much, huh? We'll go here. Yep. Shinichi. There we go. So that is our main card. Pre-show matches. That'd be, yeah, let's do Taue Marufuji. Fuck it. It's Taue Marufuji, Ishikawa, and Sato. Fuck it. So we'll have Ishikawa beat Taue. I'm the real big man giant around here. Like, get the fuck out of here, old man, type of deal. I don't think we're having this go long, yeah, so just keep it there. Next match, maybe a singles. That wouldn't be a bad idea. I was thinking heavyweight singles since we have some junior ones. Yeah, we got Jun Akiyama here. Kobayashi, Takayama, Walter. Then we're gonna go with yeah, we might go. Man, oh man, this is tough. This is. Yeah, we'll just go Taniguchi. Fuck it. Actually, Sanoe, I think he's got. Yeah. Sanoe's fine. For this setting. Akiyama getting the win. And there we go. We have got the card lined up, ready to go. Let's run it. 45 for the first pre-show matchup. John Akiyama getting the win. 947. 76. That's crazy, as I was not ready for that to be this good, as Marufuji with a 90, Taue with a 30, Ishikawa with an 81, 70 for Koei Sato, as Taue and Marufuji, of course, have the great chemistry and whatnot, with Ishikawa pinning Taue with a running knee lift, 73 for Speed Muscle, and Sombra and Rush as Nurukidora the spinal disalignment. That is tough to have going into the Junior Heavyweight Global League. He'll probably be out for that tournament now. That's unfortunate, but Masato Yoshinoya with a crazy run, with a 91 here in this match. That's great. Got the crowd buzzing too, and all that. Got to show off the strong start. Love to see that. A 92 for Kazuchika Okada, Tomohiro Ishii against the Muscle Bomber team. The Muscle Bombers getting the win as bombs away on Ishii. 64 for Alex Payne and Pac. They don't click. That's unfortunate. 82 for Red Dragon Live Strong Die Hard, because we were going to have Alex Payne and Pac have a match during the Global Junior League and have Pac get the win there, but I guess we can still do that, but it's just gonna be kind of low on the card now. It's Red Dragon versus Live Strong Die Hard as Bobby Fish pinning Eddie Edwards, chasing the Dragon. It's good stuff, though, from Red Dragon. 85 for the Golden Lovers and Momono Sushin tag. Let's go to as the Golden Lovers making that first defense of the Junior Heavyweight Tag Team titles. Kodobushi with a 94. He's incredible. 85 for our GHC Emerald Openweight title matchup as King Devin and Shingo Takagi. Shingo, the last falconry in 24-26. Great little match there. Shingo, new champ. And a 98. Yeah, that main event's definitely not following this. After 7, win the GHC Tag Team titles, and they beat the Kings of Wrestling as Shibata with the PK kick for Claudio Castagnoli. And a huge win, too. I mean, this has been something they've been chasing for a long time, years now, and to get that win, GHC Tag Team titles, that's awesome. Great win. For after 7 and a 79 for Kenta Naito, as Naito makes his 4th defense of the GHC Heavyweight title. It's Naito with the Stardust Pressed at 29.09. And another 79. We got nothing to top our tag team division. It's too good. It's so good. And, yeah, I mean, that's just so funny with the Kings of Wrestling. Like, they're so good, it hurts the show. Because we can't have anything follow it, and we want to keep our heavyweight titles, division, want to make that, the big thing on the show. Like, literally, our tag team title match, and then the fucking Muscle Bombers Okada match with Ishii was the second best thing on the card. Like, this is where tag team wrestling comes to shine in pro wrestling now. It's nuts. Absolutely nuts. But what a match, though, obviously. Our co-main. Give some love to Shingo for the big win. And Kodobushi for having a 94. It's incredible. He did better than Naito. Hell, he did better than everybody in the heavyweight, title match. He's incredible. As thank you all for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time for the Global Junior League and for the final Great Voyage show that's in Osaka for the year 2014. Take care, everyone.